Hi guys, I'm on here a bit late today because I've just been feeling real blah. It's real ugly outside. I didn't sleep well last night, but I didn't film yesterday, so I gotta do something today. This brow is a little thick. So we can just fix this real quick. Is that better? It looks better. Okay, so this is the wig that I said I was working on yesterday. Let's see if I can scoot you guys back a little bit. Yeah, so this is the wig I was working on. Why are you guys so... Here we go. That look better? Okay, I think that's good. What was I saying? Oh yes, this is the wig that I was working on yesterday. So this is an old wig and I just revamped it. I didn't cut it or anything, but I did put in some highlights. It already had this blonde piece, but I put in some other highlights. They're not blonde. They're more of a lighter peach color, which is what I wanted. So, yeah, this is, and I'm getting this wig styled along with my long dark one. And I plan on making a wig, another wig, my curly wig. I think I might work on that over the weekend. But yeah, so this is, I love it. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm feeling myself in this wig. I mean, it's not styled or anything. It's very frizzy right now, but I love that lion look. So I ain't mad at it. Anyway, let's get into some makeups. I was looking through my this thing, my little makeup container thing, and that's where I hold all of my pigments and Glam Goth glitters. And I came across this from Danessa Myricks. Bitches. I came across this from Danessa Myricks. This is a Color Fix foil in the shade Mermaid. So let me show you what this looks like. This is not as thick as the mattes. Ooh, this is more liquidy, but it's such a pretty shade. I was like, oh, I gotta use this. And then I saw another one too. I got a, I'll show you in a minute. But this is the Mermaid shade. Look how pretty that is. Now it's not super opaque. I didn't put a lot on, but you can put some more on. There we go. Look how pretty that is. Look at that. That is gorgeous. And then I saw, hold on. So there was that one, and then I have, go back in here. This one. I believe it's this one. Yeah, it's, is this matte? What is this one? This is metallic. This is metallic, but it's lavender. So I wanted to try this one too, but not for this look. This is more of like if a foil and a matte had a baby. So it's a lot more opaque. Look how pretty that is. Actually, those look really nice together. Those actually look really nice together. Hold on a second. Hold up, because I was gonna go in with my Strawberry Moon palette from Ensley Rain. And I was going to use the shade Strawberry Moon out of here. So that's that shade. It's very pink. So I was going to use these two together. But I just realized this can go with the lavender too. I think if I use the lavender, it'll be too much metallic on my eye. So I think I'm just going to go with the pink and the blue. But yeah, I'm feeling, I was originally going to do something very gray because honestly that's how I feel. I'm not feeling it today. But then I was like, makeup is supposed to make me feel better. So why don't I do something colorful? So that's what I'm going to do instead. So that's what I'm going to do instead. I need to clean off this desk. It is so cluttered. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, good. I have to put my dirty brushes in the kitchen so I can wash them. Okay, so doing Strawberry Moon and this mermaid shade, but I'm going to leave this, what's the shade even called? Wonderlust. This lavender is called Wonderlust. I'm going to leave this out because I'm going to use it tomorrow. I think I'm going to use it with this right here. That shade. And this is from the Freedom palette, the Pastel Dreams Freedom palette from Danessa Myricks. So yeah. But let me stop yapping. Who am I kidding? I'm still going to talk. But let me talk and do some makeup too. Okay, so I'm first going in with the Strawberry Moon palette. This is what she looks like. This is the OG. They had, well, it's out of stock right now, so I don't know if they're going to bring it back a third time, but they have, or they had a metallic, or not a metallic, magnetic version of this palette. These are not magnetic. Also, their pans were square in the second one. So this is the original. As you can see, it's very beat up, but it's one of my favorite spring palettes because it's so colorful and the pigments are amazing. Okay, so also if you're going to hear noise in the background, it's because my kid is going to be coming home soon. My mother-in-law is bringing her home. So everyone's going to be home. So if you hear stuff in the background, that's why. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to use for a transition color. Maybe I'll try the Summer Love shade. Yeah, we'll try the Summer Love shade, and this might be too bright. Maybe we'll do it. Yeah, this might be too bright. Okay, well, we're here now, so let's just... Let's just try it. I apologize ahead of time if this look turns out trash. Like I said, I'm not feeling it today. I'm doing my makeup to try to make myself feel better. I did not sleep last night at all. I was getting so hot. I had so many hot flashes. So I slept in this morning, but that didn't really seem to help anything, honestly. So I'm just feeling real blah. And it doesn't help that it's overcast and rainy outside. So, what did I do yesterday when I wasn't here with you guys? All right, I told you. I worked on this wig. I worked on this wig. It took me about 8 hours to do. Well, first I had to, it was a frontal originally. So I cut off some of the frontal, sewed the wig onto another wig cap. So this part of the wig cap is black, as you can see. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on here, but this part is beige because I had the beige, the frontal was sewn on the frontal wig was sewn on a beige cap, and then I cut off this part of the frontal starting right here and sewed the wig onto a black cap and then sewed tracks to connect them. So that took me a while. I also didn't realize, because I had worn this last year, like around in summertime, I think. And I haven't worn it since because I'm not really into frontals. I'm more like closures. So I was like, I have this wig. Let me break it out. And instead of making a new wig, let me break this one out and see what I can do with it. And I like the fit. I like how it fits. It feels very, very secure. I put a band in it. The only thing is I put too much hair on this side. So now this side is bulkier than this side. You'll see when I take the clips out. But I'm going to the salon, not Contoya. I'm going to the person I take my wigs to, Hannah. She is out of Saginaw. She does all my wigs. I haven't had her color anything yet because I tend to do the coloring myself. But she cuts all my wigs, and they turn out really good. So that's why I continue to go to her. So I'm taking this. I'm going to deep condition it and wash it and make sure there's no, not in that order, obviously, wash it and then deep condition it, and then take it to her fresh so she can cut it. I don't want oh, she's home. I can hear the baby. I don't want the length cut off, but I do want some of the bulk taken out. So I was thinking of doing it myself, but I didn't have any thinning shears. So I was like, let me just go take this in because I don't want to be bothered anyway. I don't want to be bothered. This is not showing up as pink on this side. So I'm just building it up slowly so it doesn't become too pink. What else did I do yesterday? Not much of anything, honestly. That's literally all I did. It was just work on this wig. And then after I'm done with my makeup today, I'm not doing much of anything. Okay, so this is why maybe I wasn't able to sleep yesterday. I need some water. I was thinking about going back to prison. I was thinking about going back to corrections, you guys. I don't know. I don't know if it's a good idea. It wouldn't be doing the same thing I did before. It would be more of a programs coordinator. Because what I did was basically I was a counselor, or not like a counselor. It's called a prison counselor. But basically you manage inmate lives. That's what I did. And you help them by keeping them, like, you get all their paperwork processed every day, and you make sure they're housed and that they have everything they need in their cells and stuff like that. And then you make sure their phones are on, that they have access to their JPays, all that jazz. You're literally like, you're their case manager. You're their case manager. That's what it should be called rather than a prison counselor. It should be called a case manager. Anyway, so when, like, I was really good at my job, but then it started to wear on me, and it was more the environment than the actual job. So that's why I left. But, so I told myself I'm never going to work inside a prison again. That's why I've been looking for, I still want to do casework because I'm good at it, and that's what I literally was doing just inside a prison. I still want to do casework, but I'd rather it not be inside. I'd rather it not be behind the wall. But maybe, like, maybe I should give it a try. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Because when I tell you I was miserable, like, bitch, I was miserable, okay? Not like, you know, oh, I had a bad day. No, it was like bad months. It was like my last year was the worst year that I'd been there. That's why I left, because my job quality was going down, and I'm like, I can't help anybody if I can't even help myself, you know? And that's why I left, because my sole purpose was to help these guys get their lives back on track. And I couldn't I couldn't even do that for myself. So how was I gonna help these guys? But since I've been gone for almost a year, I feel so much better. But I'm like, is it because I've been gone? Is that what it is? Because like I said, I really want to do casework. I really like helping people. Like, I really like helping people. I like being able to say that I contributed positively. I'm live.
You have shoes to try on.
Okay, I can do that later. What was I going to say? So, I like to say I contribute positively to people's lives. Okay, so that's why I want to stay in casework. And then I was thinking about going back to school, but shit, the way shit is right now, I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea, because it wouldn't be free. So I don't think financially that would be a good idea. But I'm thinking about going back, you guys. I'm thinking about going back, but as like a program coordinator. And so it'd be a different role, but it would still be behind the wall. So I'm not sure. But then I'd also be contributing positively to people's lives. So I don't fucking know, you guys. I gotta think on it. But it's a it's a it's a I don't know. 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 I don't know what to say. Because I'm not sure if this is like a sign or not. So, okay, this is turning out a lot pinker than I thought it was going to. This is not as deep as I thought it was going to be. Okay, let me try to deepen this up. This is very pink. I wonder if it's just because I have yellow undertones. Why reds turn out to be so pink on me. Alright, so I'm building this up on the outer corner. I'm thinking what else, what other palette do I have that's got a... I don't want it to be burgundy though, because I don't want it to be too dark. We're just going to stay with this and see what I can do. But yeah, so that's why probably I couldn't sleep, because that's been heavily on my mind. It's been heavily on my mind. And at the end of the day, I can apply and then, which is, now that I'm talking it over, just because I apply doesn't mean I'm going to get it. So, maybe I should just apply and see what happens. But I feel like I shouldn't apply to something that I'm not serious about. What do you guys think? What do you think? I don't know. I don't know. Working corrections is not for the faint of heart. It does wear on you over the years, and I don't know if this new position would be any... I mean, it's a different position, but I don't know if it would make me feel any different. That is the problem. Okay, going in with that mermaid pigment. I'm going to put it on my plate. Ooh, that came out very fast. Okay. And then I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use this brush. This is turning out to be my favorite brush for pigments and shimmers right now. I have no idea where it's from. And it's broken because it used to have something on this side that fell out. So I think I gotta invest in another one of these if I can. Maybe I did get it from Amazon. I'll just check my Amazon orders. Ooh, this is cold. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. All right. And then I was just like, thinking today, like, me and my family are so blessed. Considering what's going on in today's world, we are so blessed to be together, to have a support system. It's just good to have family. Like I feel very, I think I've been saying this, but I feel very blessed, like being able to, be having the husband I have and being able to do what I do. Like I feel very, very blessed. And it's just more and more important to remember that, because things could be so much worse. Things can be so much worse. Okay, I like how that looks. So I'm just going to try to build it up a little bit. I don't know how it's going to dry though, because it's on my foldy fold right there. So let me just keep going. But yeah, there's just a lot going on in this world, and having people you can trust and depend on is super important, I think, so you don't feel alone. You don't feel alone. I might have to zoom you guys in. Let me do that. Oops. Okay. So I zoomed you guys in so you can see exactly what I'm doing on this eye. I feel like I have to add something because it's not as opaque as I want it, to be honest with you. It looked good on my hand, but on the eye it's not doing it. So I'm gonna see if I have anything with my Danessa Myricks Freedom palette, because I know I have a blue section in here. I don't think that's gonna work either. So these are the blues that I have. Let me see. Give me one. Oop. Okay, give me 1 second. I know I have another Danessa Myricks palette. I have two. I have Lightworks 5, and I think I have 4 too. Yeah, I do. There it is. All right, so let's look in this one first. So this is the Lightworks 4. And this is what she looks like. I don't think there's going to be anything in here that helps. This is what that looks like. The closest one, yeah, because that's too turquoisey. Maybe. Yeah, so you see how this is more turquoisey than it is blue. All right, we'll just put that aside. Let me see what the Freedom palette is giving. I think it's too, yeah, that's too turquoisey. Yeah, that's way too, that's not what I'm looking for at all. So let's put that back. All right, and then go into the Lightwork 5. So let's see what that's giving. So that's what this looks like. And everything, I'm thinking I'm going to go with this one. This is the shade Strong. Let's see if this is, yeah, see, this is very similar. Well, maybe not. Let's just, well, it's not similar at all, is it? Okay, so I think this is the one I'm going to go for, Strong. Because the other two are a little too green. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's put the covers back on. I still have the foam sheet on these so they don't crack and break. Okay, so let me go in with the shade Strong. Yeah, that's pretty. Ooh. I'm just going to put it right in the center. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I'm just going to put it right in the center right here and fade out the edges with whatever is left on that brush with the pigment. You have a lot of playtime with these pigments. Oh, it's pretty. Okay. Let me get this off my hand. Okay, let's do that. And then maybe add a little bit of this shade right here from the palette, Butterfly Bush. Maybe a little bit. Let's see what I can do here. I need a tiny brush. Okay, let's see. Just put it on the very edge of the shimmer. Go like that. Okay, and then put the Strawberry Moon shade built up on the edge right here. Maybe that will look good. Or not. I might have to bring the blue all the way on the outer corner and inner corner. Yeah, I might have to do that. Because these are not, this is not blending. Okay, so we're gonna bring that butterfly bush all the way to my inner corner. So I guess I'm doing another cut crease look. I guess that's what we're doing. I didn't want to do this, but I guess that's what we're doing. Put a little bit more mermaid shade. Yeah, this doesn't set. It doesn't seem like this mermaid shade, so I think you're gonna have to use it as a base or sparkle. Or maybe it will set on top of another sparkle, but it's not setting by itself. Okay, so now let's correct this outer corner. Going back in with Butterfly Bush. Trying to make it so you guys can see. There we go. Yes, I guess I'm just doing another cut crease. That wasn't my intention. I really wanted to do a halo, but yeah, this looks good. This looks good or whatever. Then try to just fade it out into the pink. Like that. Cute. Do a little bit more blending. This light is too bright. There we go. This is where it was at. Maybe because it makes it look better when I have it all the way up. I'll just deal with it. All right, so we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this. Okay, that's one eye done. Let's do the other eye. And this mermaid shade is still wet, so anyway, yeah, there's just been a lot on my mind. Going back to what I was saying before, there's just been a lot on my mind, but I'm just really grateful. I don't think I've ever been more in tune with how blessed I actually am. How blessed I actually am. Okay, and then going in with the shade Strong. Okay, and then going in with Butterfly Bush. I wish these foils set, because that would have been really, really pretty. But, oh well. This is not as... Sorry I'm not talking much today, you guys. I just not in the best mood, to be honest with you. But hopefully by the time we're done, I'll feel better. Okay, so there's the outer or the inner corner. And then we'll do the outer corner. I kind of want to add this Brave shade on top of it because it's so pretty. I'll show you what that looks like in a second. Getting all the wrinkles and crinkles I got on my outer corners. A little bit more mermaid right here. Do the same thing on this eye. Yeah, these foils don't set. That is super disappointing. That is super disappointing. That is so pretty. You know? Maybe I'll do a liner today. Is today a liner kind of day? This eye is going up a little higher than this side, but I think it'll be okay. It'll be okay. I'm not going to mess with it. Cute. Okay. What are we going to do for the bottom lashes? Or not bottom lashes, bottom lash line. So I want to do something bold and colorful. Oh, I was going to show you this shade. So this is the shade Brave. Maybe I'd put a little bit, just a tiny bit, just to add a little bit more sparkly. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Just a little bit. That's pretty. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm done with the shimmers. Now, what do I want to do on the bottom? Do I want pink on the bottom too? Or do I want a dark blue? Let me think for a second because I'm not sure. I want to do I want to do a pink. I don't think I have a pink liner though. What is this called? Plum Smash. We have this one. Let's see. Oh, I have this. Oh, that's not that one. This one. This is called, can't even read this, Calabasas. So we have this one. I think this is the same thing. Yeah, let's see. And then we have this one, which is amethyst. I think I used this in the last video. And then I have this one, which is called Prance. So I have these three. Very springy. But what do I want to use? Because I'm going to be doing a blue under eye, I think. I don't know. I wish I just had a true pink, but I don't. I don't just have a true pink. And that is Daily Flush Waiting. Okay, I think I'm going to do... I don't think I want to do this one. I think I'm going to put that back. Oh, I could do this. What is this one called? Crystal Crush. I could do this one and then have the blue. Let me see what they look like on my hand. Oh, this is very light. I'm not going to do that. All right, and then we have, what is this? Crystal Crush. So that's very sky blue. And this is the shade Prance. I think I'm going to go for this shade. So let's do that. And this is called Crystal Crush. Oh, that's pretty. I have a hair in my eye. Did I get it? Oh, that's pretty. Maybe I won't do a blue under eye. Maybe I'll do pink now. I like that. That's pretty. I have a hair in my eye. Okay, let's do this one. That's cute. That's real cute. All right, so I'm going to use this brush. Wipe off the blue. Some Cinema Secrets on here. Wipe off the blue. And go in with the Strawberry Moon shade. I like it. I like it. I like it. Ooh, I likes it. Okay, I'll do the other side. Just a little bit of a clean brush, clean-ish brush, and blend. That is cute, you guys. Okay, I feel very spring. I feel very spring. Even though this did not work out the way I wanted it to, everything turned out okay. Very cute. Okay, those right there. Let's see. I need lashes. We're gonna use these ones. I think. Maybe I'll use the other ones. Hold on. I don't know. Use these ones. These are my favorites. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna use my favorites because they're my favorites. Okay, put that right there. Right there. Oh my god, I can feel something in my eye. I think I see it too. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it, you guys. Did I get it? There, I got it. It's like a tiny little lash that was in there. Okay. I think I have Q-tip fluff in there. Oh, eyes are so sensitive. Okay. All right. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. Wait, where does this go? Oh, this goes in this one. So pretty. Okay. I'm going to do lashes now. Alright, so these are fresh, so I'm going to have to really bend these because they are new. And go in with the glue. this on the lash. And then put the glue on the lid. I have hair everywhere. Like I always say, this is the most boring part of the video, so sorry about it, but we're making good time. Considering I had a mess up on my eyes, I think we're making pretty good time. I don't know what I'm going to use to tightline my upper waterline though, because I don't want to use black, because then it will transfer down. I think we should use a fun color. Some of the shimmer came off. What's this one? Oh no, that didn't help. Okay, hold on. I think I need the... Watch this still be wet. I think this is literally still wet. It is. These foils do not set. Pretty. Okay, let's do the other side. I've been watching Rebuild a Genetic Opera. It's stuck in my brain. Okay. let's do so ugly outside, so ugly. You're making a lot of noise. I wonder what they're doing out there. This side always looks better than this side. I don't know why. Take some of that mermaid shade. I'm just trying to curl these up a little bit because they're facing down. I'm just going to reapply it. Just going to reapply it. to like angle them up. It's taking longer than expected. Okay, let's try this again. Can't believe tomorrow's Friday already. So crazy. The weeks and the months are going by so fast. The song At the Opera Tonight from Repo Man, the Genetic Opera, that's what I currently have in my brain. Stuck on repeat. Okay, let's try this again. This might be it. Let's see. Okay. That looks better. I'll take a little bit of that mermaid shade. Okie dokie. Now what do I want to do for the... Maybe I won't do anything for the top water line. I'll just leave it. Okay. Now we're finally moving on to face after an hour. That's where these lives get longer and longer and longer. What do I want to do? I think I'm going to go with this primer. And I think I'm going to go with this. I think I'm going to go with this foundation. So let me zoom you out a little bit. And we can start on the face finally. All right, so this is a Boss Up Cosmetics hydrating primer. So I'm just going to put this on my face. I need to exfoliate my skin because it's feeling really rough right here and right here. Real rough. I can hear my kid playing Goat Simulator. She is obsessed with that game. I'm going to put too much on. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Okay. So then you guys know usual routine. Or maybe I should just do powders today. What do you guys think? Do this and a whole bunch of powder? Or should I do the usual? I need to let this sit a little bit and see what blush I want to use. I think I'm going to use this blush today from the Dead Cute blush palette. And then, yeah, I think I'm going to do powders today. Yeah, so let me, do it. I can't decide what I want to do. I'm going to just go do what I usually do so I don't have to think about it. Ooh, I put too much on. Put too much of that hydrating primer on. Yeah, I put too much on because it's like peeling. Gross. Try not to get too much makeup in my hair. What is that? Oh, go in with concealer here, right here. Oh, I didn't color correct. That's okay. I'm using full coverage. It'll be fine. I don't feel like going in with it. I'm feeling a little bit better since I started, but not much, to be honest with you. Maybe I should do a blush too, a cream blush. Let's do that. I'm going to use Candied Apple. I'm going to use this brush right here. Blends out so beautifully. Then contour on the nose. I drew it on a little crooked. then a little bit of highlight on the forehead. I love the transformation of makeup. I love it so much. Love it so much. Okay, time for foundation. So this is the Soft Matte Foundation in Deauville from NARS. And I'm not going to use a lot because I want to keep the bronzy look I got going on. I'm not going for a lot of coverage today, so I'm applying this very lightly. Even with that little amount, I still canceled out some of my contour. So you can just tell how pigmented this foundation is. I should have color corrected because now it's going to look a little gray right here. That's okay. I will say with this foundation, you definitely need a hydrating primer if you are dry to normal skin, like I am, because it will emphasize texture if you don't. And then put a little bit on the back of my hand, just that amount, and go in on my nose. Yeah, I put way too much of that primer on because in some areas it's peeling. Alright, I forgot to highlight under my eyes. I'm just going to use the Natasha Denona for it. And honestly, this is more concealing than it is highlighting right now. So I'm going to go in with some white concealer next. But not a lot of coverage is needed. Okay. Then a white concealer. Back of my hand. Using the LA Girl Pro Conceal for the white concealer. Just put it right here. Just to add a little bit more brightness. Ooh, that was a lot. That was a lot. Let's blend it in. Put a little bit down the center of my nose too. So kind of that concealer was not bright enough. Cool. Okay. Now going in with powders. I'm going to use my Hourglass powders. Well, first I'm going to set my under eye. Let me do that first. What do I want to use today? I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Blurfection, and this is in pink. Yeah, this is the pink one. I feel like I have a hair somewhere. Right, get the powder on the powder puff. All the creases. Go up. I'm sorry if this gets boring. The complexion part, because I do the same thing every time, but I like the way it looks. I am still going to try to do an all powder complexion one day. I have to get the stuff. Because I would want a full coverage powder. I would need to make sure it is the right color. Oh, I love how that looks. Okay. Put some on the chin area. What time is it? It's 5:30. I'm just put some powder on my nose too, just to set up. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to use this brush for the bronzer. This is an Hourglass blush, or bronzer, sorry. You can still see that cream blush that I used even through this foundation. That's how pigmented it is. I just really want to warm up the face. Maybe we'll do pink highlighter today. What do you guys think? And I'm just going to use this bronzer for my nose and underneath my lip. think that foundation might have been a little too light, but I'll know for next time. It's a little bit more. Because on camera it looks okay, but in person it's looking a little too light and neutral. Or maybe I'll just use harsher contour underneath it next time so it shows through a little bit more. Okay, so there's that. The blush I said I'm going to use is right here, so we're going to use that one. And this is in the shade Sugar Shock from Unearthly Cosmetics. Pretty. So on the nose. It's going nice. Pretty. Okay. I'm going to go in with a highlighter next. I want it to be pink. We're going to use one of these from Danessa Myricks. So these are the pinkies that I have. So I think I'm going to use this one. See that? I think I'm going to use that as a highlighter. Ooh, that's pretty. That is very pretty. I don't know how wearable this look is, because I'm just trying to have fun here and make myself feel better. So as far as wearability, it's not the goal. But I still think it looks cute. I still think it looks cute. Oops. Still got to do a face powder. All right, face powder I'm going to use is Glowish from Huda. This is just going to melt everything and tone everything down. Super pretty. Super pretty. Okay, I'm going to use this. I don't like it, but I'm about to take this off anyway, so who cares? to use it up. Oh. And then we're going to do lips. So I pulled this. This is the shade Linda from Unearthly Cosmetics. And I'm going to use Rotten from Glam Goth Beauty as a liner. And then we'll be done. I'm looking really cute. Getting kind of chunky. I think it's because it's old. The lip brush that I always use. And I'm just going to fill in. They're being so loud. Okay, so we have that. I'm going in with Linda. This is very old. Probably should have shaken this up first. Because it is getting dry. But that's okay. We're going to make it work. I feel like I'm doing Barbie without doing Barbie. All right. cute. And then just a little bit of white. And a little bit of Linda. Mix it together. Take this pretty pink shade. Yes. That is gorgeous. My kid is literally jumping upstairs. Okay. Cute. All right, and then I'm just going to take a little bit of white eyeshadow. I don't know if you can hear that, but she's literally jumping up and down upstairs. Okay, let's see. There it is. All right, so taking white eyeshadow and just highlighting a little bit. This area right here. This area right here. Okay. Oh, and probably a little bit right in here. I feel like I did Barbie today, you guys. Looking cute. Let's get this off my hands first so I don't get it in my hair. Anyway, you guys see how much bulkier it is on this side than on this side? I got so much makeup in my hair. I don't think there's anything to save that. Okay, whatever. I really don't know how to save that. Anyway, this is today's look. I'm sorry I wasn't like super entertaining, but the look turned out nice, right? A little cute or whatever. I still have to do a little bit of customization. Oh, this is not even adhered all the way. I do have to do a little bit more customization on this hairline. But I can't wait to get this styled. Probably have like curls, even though I love these beachy waves right here. This is an actual texture of the hair. And where did I get this hair from? It was from the UK somewhere. I think it was Try Inches. I don't know if they still sell hair because I got this like a year ago. But yeah, that's where this hair is from. Oh, got a tangle. Oh. Gotta deep condition this shit. Okay. Go like that. Ooh. I look cute. I look like Barbie. I look like Barbie. Come on, cat. Okay, I'm done. I hope you guys enjoyed this live. Not what I was going for, but cute nonetheless. Cute, cute, cute. Hope you guys enjoyed, and you might see me tomorrow. Maybe. Depends on how I feel. If I feel the same way I felt today, probably not, but hopefully I'll sleep tonight. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Bye!